So today, I just woke up. Today I need to mess with this. This box that I got. I need to mount that onto, hold on. I've been on vacation for like a week too, so this is a little, I haven't done this in a while. I need to mount this thing on here because this idea is not gonna work. It's not gonna work how I thought. So I need to move these cars around. All right, so pretty much I need to make sure that this fits in there, but I have to take these little things I made off because I tried to fit the generator into this hole before and it's like super tight. And the chains were scratching. So if I take them off, it'll give me a little more like space to work with. So I'm gonna cut them chains off and take off them aluminum things. All right, so I took these off. And they got M10, no, them are 8s. 8mm bolts in there, threads in there for bolts, and that setup's not gonna ever be used, so I'm gonna get my little bit of clearance while I can. And it definitely fits. It's hard to get in there, but you have to like really like, you gotta put it in sideways and then stand it back up. But it works, so. And I cut the chains off, which are here, and with that rivet, which they riveted right through the side of this, so it kind of is a bummer, but I don't know, I'll just put like silicone over the holes or something. So that's good. I think, I don't know, I need to look at this a little bit more. Alrighty. Man, it's hard to vlog. Cause like I'm over here doing stuff and I'm only one person and you just start getting into it and it's hard to pick the camera up, so here we go. All right, generator, this, here's what I'm thinking. Thinking this right here. And it's just gonna make, hold on, it's just gonna make that, cause I'm gonna cut I think I'm gonna cut this whole upper section off. Like cut that one and them two to where this is dropped down. I'm gonna obviously cut them old brackets off, and this just makes it there and there. I guess it can overhang a little bit, but so that'll be down here. And so yeah, this thing will swing out. I got my little spacer right here to keep it propped up. So that swings out, and that stays on, and doesn't hit. It's close, and I would like for this box to cover this bolt. See how it's like right there? I would like for that to cover that, because then you're gonna have to open this and you're gonna have to unbolt it, because my bolts are going to be on the inside of this and they're gonna thread onto like a threaded little stud I'm gonna weld in there. I'm gonna hack these off. So you're gonna have to open this, take the bolts out, remove this whole thing to gain access to that. So it'll just be like a safety thing. I don't know why I'm worried about it, but, and I'm gonna have to, I don't know if you can tell, but this is higher than that. So not very much, maybe a centimeter. So I'm gonna have to beat that in, which I hate because this thing's brand new and the black finish is going to be destroyed under there, which doesn't really matter because no one's going to see it. So I guess I'm going to, oh man, I guess I'm going to cut that off, that one off, so this thing will actually sit down and go into place. I need to think about this and be 100% because this is a one-way street. Hopefully this works. Man, it's hot. Got all these ground. I need one of them grinding discs that have like the sandpaper like layered so I can like smooth this out. But I got the one side hacked off and I'm bummed. I freaking hit. Let this thing focus. Look at that. I hit my piece of, I'm gonna have to scoot that like right here over a little bit so you absolutely cannot see the mess up that I did. So that's that. I'm gonna try and put this box on here and see what this like, see what it looks like. Alrighty. This freaking thing's looking good. Alright. This, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. It's stepped back just a little bit off of this part. It's maybe like probably 8 millimeters back. But that has to be back precisely at that 8 mil to cover half of this bolt, because I would like that to be covered. And then in the back, oh man, you can't see anything. You can just, it just barely covers up that gap. So it'll cover that gap if this is exactly at 8 mil, oh, hold on. If that's exactly 8 millimeters, if this is 8 millimeters behind there, I don't know if that even made sense, so why am I even talking about it? But anyway, what am I doing? What am I doing right now? But anyway, this looks good. This is a good thing. I'm gonna have to beat this back, or hit that back up under here, and make room for this. But it's not that much, as you can see. So I guess now I need to figure out how to mount it. But on one of my earlier videos, I cut off a previous like attempt at mounting this generator, and I got these little pieces of steel that are M10 tapped out, pretty thick enough, 10 mil I think, probably 3/8 honestly, because we're in the US and we use inches for some reason. But I think this is strong enough to hold that. So actually, if I put this down real quick, move this, I think this will fit. I'll probably like weld it there. I need to smooth all these out, these welds, and get it to where this is flat. So that'll have the most surface area, because this is kind of thin. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of thin, and it's just aluminum. So I would like to have the most amount of surface area that I can on this little holder thing. So I guess when I weld this, I'll make it to where it's even with this surface. I'm gonna do 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna get all these mounted. I'll get 4, actually, these button heads. This will be perfect. Can't see it, so I'm in focus. But they're little button heads, and there we go. And they're like rounded, so that'll be perfect for the inside of this. because I'll have 4 spots where them screws are, but they'll be button heads, so it shouldn't hurt anything. That thing stinks, holy crap. So I need to cut them down, weld them in place, and I need to get some kind of rubber to line this whole rack with, so it's not on this and like, I don't know, I don't want it to vibrate. So I'm gonna line that with something, and dude, I think this is good. I'll have to clearance that bearing cap. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I guess I'm gonna cut my brackets and get them to fit. It's not super precise, the location of these holes, because when these are welded, I'll get a bolt that's kind of pointed and I'll thread it up through the bottom, and I'll get my box right in place, like exactly in place, and then screw them up a little bit and kind of hit down on this, and it'll mark them holes in the bottom of that, and then I'll just drill them and they'll be in the right spot. So it doesn't really matter the location of the holes. So I'm gonna cut these brackets. I got some new safety stuff, and I got ears. That's in there. So I'm gonna weld them on, and that is where the box is gonna bolt to, and we should be good. Got my brackets all cut, and I'm using these as just like a straight edge to get that even, and I need to weld these on. I've been slipping on recording this because I got friends here, but got these welded on, and there was one like hiccup right here. Obviously that is higher than that surface, so I had to get out the old had to get out the hammers and make clearance for this grease cap that I made. So basically I was beating the crap out of my brand new box that I just spent $150 on, and ended up with this. It was like super easy to do because it was aluminum, and the powder coat actually held up really good. I didn't realize how strong that stuff was, but it's good. And I tried to get the back side pretty flat in this because it has to sit on that rack, and that rack's super flat, and I didn't want it all like super high spot and it like teetering. So now I need to basically put this on that rack, get it all located and all my edges good, everything like where I want it, and mark it through this hole, through that hole, with either a Sharpie or like scratch a hole and do that on the 4 spots so I can drill and bolt this beast on. So I guess I'm gonna do that, and we'll be on the road before you know it. Got the holes all drilled, and now I need to see if it all like matches up. So